Soul family, and welcome back to SoulCast. I'm your host, Jen Westlake from Soululaire.com, and I'm really happy to be with you again this week. I hope this finds each and every one of you doing well. And here we are already in the first week of September, if you can believe it. And I just want to kind of recap some of the events that we had over this hot summer, hot August, with a lot of different information and events that have transpired since summer began. And so, you know, we have been dealing with so many unlikely events that have taken place in the news and in our lives. Some of the news items that we've seen that was basically unlikely when we started out this year would be, first of all, earlier in the summer, we saw the release of Julian Assange from prison, and he is now back with his family in Australia, which is a really, really excellent thing for him and for the world to see someone that was punished like he was for uh, protecting whistleblowers and revealing the truths. And so those people that are part of the negative and dark forces that rule this world had to shut him down and not let him speak. He would cause them a lot of problems, but now, miraculously, he has been released. We've also seen former President Donald Trump have an assassination attempt to where he narrowly missed being killed. Many believe it was through the grace of God that spared his life as he turned his head in the last few seconds there. I don't know what else to call it, but a miracle and divine intervention on behalf of Donald Trump's life. And so that is a really good thing. Another thing that is unlikely and very surprising is that Robert Kennedy Jr., presidential candidate for the Independent Party, has basically suspended his election in the 10 battlefield states and endorsing Trump. And they both have agreed to work together on several key issues, ending the war in Ukraine and other useless wars, helping our environment from toxins, helping our children who suffer from chronic diseases caused by poisons in our food, air, and water. And these are, again, really, really positive things. And so, yes, I know that we've been struggling and we've been holding on, but we are seeing some good things happening here in America and around the world. And so, another thing that's happened, which was surprising, is that Mark Zuckerberg, he informed Congress that he and Meta, Facebook and Instagram were basically pressured to censor information back in the 2020 election, and ended up being election interference and censorship that was put on Facebook and Instagram through pressure from the Biden-Harris regime. And again, that coming to light is a big deal. And so more and more truth is coming out. And so that is another really, really good thing. I don't know what that means for Meta and Zuckerberg. I'm not sure it's going to be good for them, but you know what? Reforms need to be made, and free speech is a right given to us by God, and given in our Constitution here in America. And Censorship is taking place around the world, but people are fighting for the right to have free speech. And so, again, good things are happening. But while things are happening like that, it is difficult for us to discern. Many of us didn't see some of these things coming down the pipeline, but I'm glad that we've seen them and we can feel positive and victorious about the truths and the events that are unfolding and taking place at this time. However, we were born into an illusion, illusions within illusions. And we have been deceived by the propaganda media and Hollywood and even our own leaders to what was really going on. In fact, we think that it is our governments that we voted for that are leading us. But truth be told, that these governments have higher individuals that they are beholden to, whether it was through campaign contributions or a secret society affiliation or a religious cult that they may belong to, or things like that. But there's a hierarchical structure where we think our government is at the top of the pyramid, but there are two or three, maybe even four or five people above, um, above those. And some of these people, we know their names, and some of them we do not. And that is a discussion for another time, and probably not here on YouTube. That would be something that we would probably discuss on BitChute or Rumble. And I will definitely let you know when we talk about that. But I am just really excited about the positive things that we have transpired over the summer. Now we are heading into fall, and they're calling that deep September. We had strange July, hot August, and now we're moving into deep September. What that could bring and what that means, I do not know, but we are on this roller coaster ride and this journey together. And so I want you to stay positive. I want you to stay hopeful for a bright future, because a bright future is what we have in store for us. And so I just want you to know that even though things are going good, it is still very necessary for you to question everything. It is also important for you to be wary of who you trust. It's important to just not trust anyone or trust things at face value. It's important for you to query within and have people actually earn your trust. And that is where your inner knowledge comes in, your intuition comes in, your level of discernment, and your level of skepticism comes in. Sometimes it is good to be skeptical until you receive more information or confirmation from within or with new data or facts that come to light. So again, we want to be happy about what positive things we've seen transpired, but we still need to proceed with caution as we move ahead in the days coming soon. So, anyways, I just want you to know that you are loved beyond your comprehension and you are stronger than you know. I know many individuals here are having experiences that are very challenging, very emotionally draining, and that many may be going through the dark night of the soul as many things are arising within them, issues from their past, issues within relationships, things that aren't going right, things that people need to deal with. This is the time where we need to bring those things to completion. We deserve to forgive ourselves, and we deserve to forgive other people. Many times we get disappointed by the other people in our lives, but we have to allow them to make their own choices. I know that there are many parents out there that are discouraged at the choices that their children are making or have made, and many feel that they are to blame. Many people are also blaming their parents for the things that happened to them in the past. Yeah, our parents were born in this crazy world and under the deception that is now being revealed. And so many times our parents did the best they could with what they had. Many of us had undiagnosed mental illness within our homes and in our families that leave lasting hurt and wounds upon our hearts and souls. And we have to come to terms with all of that. And that is why Soululaire means to go within, to connect with your own soul, to connect with God and Jesus Christ. For they are the master teachers and the master healers. And as you go within, as you go into your sacred space, ask them for answers to your questions. Ask them for their Holy Spirit to bless you with comfort and understanding and wisdom. Right now, again, I cannot emphasize this enough. Your personal connection with the divine is going to be your saving grace as we cross this bridge of transformation. We are never going back to the normal that we once knew before COVID. It isn't going to happen. We are embarking on a brand new world, changes for the positive, healing, abundance, prosperity, success, collaboration, and what we've been seeing in the news, even unity between two groups of people that we thought never would work together for the betterment of America and for the world, with the collaboration and unity of Donald Trump and Robert Kennedy Jr. This is amazing. You can see the energies of the divine and the universe coming together to bring us together, to create a oneness so that we all can come together at the feet of our God and our Savior. We are on the threshold of something magnificent happening. It could be a black swan event, or it could be a beautiful divine intervention for the entire world that is going to be transpiring this fall. So keep your head on a swivel, expect the unexpected, do your best to go within and to receive counsel as you connect your own soul to your higher self and to the universe and to the Creator. You can't go wrong. Know that as you love yourself and love others, you will be blessed in ways that you would have never thought of before. Remain strong, because many times we forget how strong we really are. You can get through this, and we are going to get through this together. If there's anything that I can do to help you or support you at this time, please feel free to reach out to me at hello@soululaire.com or my website, soululaire.com. You'll see a little contact sheet there where you can reach out to me. If you guys have any questions or comments, I would really appreciate you leaving those below. And if you like what I'm saying and what I have to offer, I'd really appreciate if you like, subscribe, and share these videos so that we can grow our community and help each other out and create a dialogue with each other and offer solutions or inputs from each other. That would be lovely. As you know, in the description below, I do have some social media, but I have to let you know I am really bad at posting on Facebook and Twitter. I'm learning how to do those better, but the social media that you can find me at is at Soululaire on Telegram, and my chat channel is at Soululaire and the number 1. And so you can find me at Telegram. And I find that interesting that the CEO of Telegram was recently arrested in France because he wouldn't censor on Telegram. And so if you join us there on Telegram at the Soululaire chat channel at Soululaire.one, excuse me, Soululaire number one, we can have a dialogue and we can share with each other and offer support. So I want to make that available to you. I usually keep that chat private, but I'm going to keep it open for the next for the rest of this week so that you guys can join and we can start communicating more frequently there. Again, I just wanted to make these announcements towards the end of this video. But again, I just want you to know how lucky and blessed I feel to be speaking with each one of you here today. And I send you my love, my prayers, and my blessings to you and your life and what you're going through. And I want you to know that you can get through this. And I want you, again, we aren't out of the woods yet. So be mindful of illusions within illusions and psychological warfare taking place. I love you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.